everyone. So earlier, we had so many preparations. Aside from doing a regular activities for this Friday, and we already know that this super super typhoon is coming for the past 3 days, and we are expecting that this can really be devastating as other typhoons um, have been have been in our country. Aside from this live stream, I would like to share to you my um, distressing activity. So this one, so distressing. So we are trying to relax by smelling essential oils. We have the chamomile, chamomile, rose essential oil. I combined the rose last time with mint, and the effect was really amazing. We love it. And then we also have lavender. Lavender. I think this is the most versatile one. Lavender. Same color as my blouse. Lavender. And deep ocean. This is my first time to use deep ocean. Let's have a decoration here later. Deep ocean. So here, everyone, we have 5 new sets. It's against the light. One set actually. This is the second set which I bought. Oh, the light is not changing. Here goes. It's not really changing. Can I do this? Okay. This one. So what I will be combining tonight are lavender and deep ocean essential oils. So here they are. Wait. Earlier I just put lavender for the last night. I know myself after all. So I'm feeling abnormal when it comes to my senses. Because I have a lot to for a deadline. So here are the oils that we love to use. I think I can put them here in front. So it would be better for you to see them. Hello, Elianas. How are you? We have the ocean. Hello. I just need to make it this way. Okay, deep ocean. Oh yeah, it's nice. Okay. So deep ocean here, lavender, rose, chamomile, and mint. Yay! Ta-da! So for tonight, I will be mixing lavender and deep ocean. So I haven't opened yet actually the deep ocean. Why? Because I would like to vlog it. Oh no, sorry. Let's go. I would like you to listen to the crack of the lid. Because the others are already open, so there's no chance for you to smell. Sorry. So this will prove that this essential oil is new, so nobody opened it before I received it from the package. So let's go try. Oh, you can hear it. Yeah. See? Yes. Oh, it smells like cologne. It smells like cologne. Cologne that I had before. By the way, I'm doing this because I feel stressed due to the preparations from the typhoon, the coming typhoon here in the Philippines. It already struck Guam, so I'll be looking at the news of what happened to Guam earlier. So we hope and pray that it would not be too devastating, and of course not devastating after all. Hopefully, as you know, the Philippines, my country where I am residing right now, where we are residing right now, is always being visited by typhoons, and we are an agricultural country, so it affects us. I think I will not use the deep ocean now. Yeah, it would be better if this is used during the day for us, because it smells like cologne. It will make us more active. I believe I can use chamomile for the meantime to mix with lavender. I already put lavender already, like almost 3 drops. So I'll just put maybe 1.5 drops or 2 drops of chamomile for relaxation. Yeah, that is while we are sleeping. And as you all know, we need to charge our gadgets so that we'll be able to save or at least prepare if there is um, power interruptions during the typhoon or after the typhoon. So again, I used already the chamomile, so I'll be putting I mean lavender, so I'll be adding chamomile. Let's see what will be the smell. Here you go. First, I'm going to show you how I'm using it. So I remove this to the. Then there's another smaller one. I remove this. Wow, it's bubbly. It's bubbly, guys. Then I open the chamomile. It smells sweet. It smells sweet. It's relaxing. If in case I have a budget, I'll actually buy chamomile tea, which is good for the tummy. Smells lovely. Just what they put mixture for tonight. Hopefully to be with no stress. I have a third set of them going to share some other time. I'm going to keep them. Oh, by the way, okay, I'll give you which is. This is it. Your aroma. But there are differences already on how I receive this and how I will be opening this or showing the reviews to you guys. But I believe these are all good for kids, so we are trying, and according to the reviews and the promotions from Lazada, they are good for kids. I just don't know really how it will affect us. Let's see. Here all still looking good. Just a glimpse. They do not cost a lot actually as compared to the first one that I bought. This will really help me to relax. Now, I will be putting them away inside my pouch. Hope they will not leak. As if they leak, sayang. First one. I think mint is different from peppermint, but I'm going to review that some other day. Ocean and it is smelling like a perfume for boys. Yeah, deep ocean is like a perfume for boys. It's good for men. For women, we're watching it. Maybe it's good for your husbands. Yeah, maybe they like and wholesome pouch, guys. Here. Why? Because some insects might be interested to smell as well. So better be safe than sorry. Okay, here goes. Do you want to put on colors? Now we're smelling this. I'll be listening to some news about Guam. Recent news, Guam was first struck by Typhoon 1. I don't know what happened. aesthetics. Aesthetic purposes. Guys. Okay. Cool. Goes. So let's listen to news about Guam while smelling this aromatherapy. See? Aromatherapy. And of course later, work. Because of my have to work while my baby's sleeping. Water. Dehydration. Okay. I usually like alcohol. Especially when I'm sweating. I think it's super humid right now. So is it humid while during typhoon? If I am explaining humidity, it's like more water droplets or water vapor in the air. So that's I think the meaning of humid. 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 Humid meaning like this humidifier. Humid. So quantity represents the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere gas. Yeah. So I feel more hot or hotter. Okay, let's look at Mawar. Mawar updates today. So we'll look at Guam. Guam, the country Guam. Super Typhoon Mawar hits Guam with fierce winds and rains. This was one day ago. And in my language, malakas na hangin at pag-ulan ang bumayo sa isla ng Guam. So it means strong winds and rains um, were encountered in the island of Guam during the Super Typhoon Mawar last Wednesday. Okay, this was last Wednesday, guys. Okay, I want you to hear it also, but I'll adjust it to speed a speed which is lower after the ad. Here goes. It's really crazy. See that? So there are also flooded areas in Guam, and then the winds are really strong. Really strong winds. How about in other areas? Other areas maybe in Guam. Cat 5, Super Typhoon Mawar through the Philippines. This is from West Pac WX. Let's see.
Super Typhoon Mawar also is going to be known as Betty in the Philippines as it enters the Philippine responsibility. is still a powerful Category 5 super typhoon out here. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. Let's talk about the storm and where the track is headed. We are still watching this very closely. But first off, let's just take a look at the satellite imagery because my goodness, this is if you open up the synoptic meteorology book and it said, super typhoon, category 5 hurricane. This is a picture you would see. It is that classic buzz saw shape, and it just have that outflow in the north, those inflow bands on all sides of the storm. You start to see a little bit of shear acting on it towards the northwest, but it is minimal and
That's all.
compared to the fact that this is one of the strongest
So
storms
for now,
in a few years out here in the western Pacific, and the strongest storm since May, in the month of May, since the 70s. We'll get to that in a second, but take a look at the pressure right now, down to
who's
905
sleeping?
hectopascals according to JMA. JMA is usually conservative too. JTWC even has it below 900. My goodness, just take a look at this. That is a little close up satellite imagery on that inner eye where, uh, somebody pointed this out. The wind inside that inner eye wall, based on the analysis from JMA, is about the equivalent of an EF3, EF4 tornado. Gives you an idea of just how strong it is. Pressure down to 905 hectopascals. Strongest storm since Changsu in 2021. It's actually pretty amazing how many storms we've had that get the pressure that low in the Western Pacific. In fact, every year since 2017, we've had one out here. Meanwhile, second strongest storm ever in the month of May, which this storm Amy in 1971 actually had hurricane hunters or typhoon hunters fly into it, which makes you think. This is not only with this storm, but a lot of storms in the Western Pacific here. You imagine how much stronger they would be analyzed if we had those C-130s that they have out here in the Atlantic flying into storms. There's that track pulling away towards the west northwest. It's going to be just hissing
West,
the northeast coast
northwest.
of Luzon and the Bahamas Islands before hopefully it does start to make that turn right here towards the north and east. And follow that track coming along here now. You can find the polar bear just waving towards the west. Definitely going to increase the winds, but it looks like the consensus is now on pretty much every agency and a lot of the guidance as well of this staying off the northeast coast of Luzon. There will still be impacts, but I want to stress because I've seen a lot of panic around this storm, and I understand it's a super typhoon. We've all been through these massive storms, but this is not going to be making landfall in Visayas or Mindanao or Manila unless you are in a Pari or Santa Ana or even the Cagayan Valley for that matter. You don't really have to be too concerned about this. But there is going to be side effects with it. That's the big impact for the Philippines. Meanwhile,
Mawar
moving
leaves
off here
Guam with
towards the
widespread
west, you see the
damage.
guidance from
This
PCWF
was
and the
today. This
GFS
news is today.
here. Let's
Super
actually
damage to
move this ahead
Guam.
to the longer
Oh no.
range weathernerds.org by the way, the ensembles. This is gonna hook towards the north and make that hard right turn.
This was
Which, based on what we're seeing right here,
Typhoon Mawar has exited Guam, leaving a trail of destruction. On Wednesday evening, Mawar brought torrential rains and destructive winds of up to
Mm.
140 miles per hour, which lasted until the early hours of Thursday. The whole island experienced the wrath of Mawar, but it was the northernmost villages that bore the brunt of the storm. The northern part of Guam is the most densely populated. It also has the largest percentage of Filipino residents. Erwin Villa, a resident of Chico, was old enough to remember Pongson Wang, the last typhoon that had a similar effect on the island. We had some damage in certain areas, but not this bad, which the winds really lasted hours and hours and hours, and we didn't know when it was going to stop and slow down. Melissa Savares, the mayor of Dededo, one of the northern villages, said local officials have started evaluating the damage brought on by Mawar. So there's a lot of down power lines, street lights, big infrastructure came down as well. But the thing that we're concerned about is the accessibility, the movement of vehicles. Despite the damage, no major injuries or casualties were reported, according to the government's Joint Information Center. In an interview with ANC, Patrick Luces, president of the Filipino community of Guam, said Filipino residents are safe. It's good to know that many of our Filipinos are doing fine. They're reporting in of the damages that they have. No injuries. Everyone's safe. It's just a lot of the damages. Thursday, Governor Julian Guerrero gave the all clear and declared condition of readiness for 4-4 all over Guam. So far, power has been restored in Tumong, the tourist district of Guam, but other villages are still waiting for power and water services. Authorities in Guam, including the military, have started conducting damage assessment. Our governor saying that we're on assessment and recovery mode. I'm still out in the dark without any power. However, our power authority is doing recovery slowly. We're waiting to see how that happens. Water is still out in some areas. Wella Losinio, ABS-CBN News, Guam.
Power to Guam.
A Fox weather alert now. U.S. troops stationed in Guam are fighting a
Power.
different type of battle. A typhoon called Mawa is making a direct hit on the island territory.
This was really destructive
Violent winds. Their officials have warned this could be
to
the most
Guam.
intense storm to ever strike Guam. 10,000 U.S. troops again stationed there. Back in January, Cape Blanket became the first new base there in Guam in 70 years. And this monster storm now coming in, knocking out
Guam
power
is a
and
U.S.
communications across the
island
island.
territory in
He has
Micronesia.
issued an executive order mandating the evacuation
Let's
of
see
the
it
low-lying
in the
coastal
world.
areas there. A look at the latest advisory right here. You can
It's
see
on
that this
top
is a
of
powerful storm. It's
Australia.
turning just north of unleashing a lot of wind, 140-mile-an-hour winds. And then as this storm pushes past Guam, it's expected to intensify. Could strengthen maybe to the impact of a Category 5 hurricane. So right now it's equivalent of about a Category 4, and we'll see the intensity increase. We can go up to Category 5 status after this passes over the island. The National Weather Service says that Typhoon Mawa's winds have brought down wind sensors. The Doppler radar has come down. Wind gusts was reported at 105 miles an hour. That was at the airport before the sensor blew out. So they really are just trying to gauge the power of this storm. They have lost a lot of their ability to do that with the loss of the technology, and also the power outages caused a lot of concern. So forecasting this is also a real battle. The Guam Power Authority says 95% of customers are without power right now. Conditions are expected to worsen. We talked about that. Even as the storm moves away, it will not leave again. An update now coming into us from U.S. Congressman and District of Guam Representative James Moylan. He's going to join us here in a few minutes. And Congressman Moylan has been involved in watching the evacuation here, what's happening. You can see the winds just blowing these palm trees sideways. It is a powerful storm, perhaps the most powerful since 2002. So if you go back more than 2 decades, you probably have a lot of people there who have not lived through one of these very powerful storms. So the impact already taking out the wind, wondering where they did the evacuation. That's going to be interesting. I imagine that the coastal areas have been pushed inland, but this storm is going to bulldoze over the island there. This is something that we'll have to watch. We will bring in U.S. Congressman James Boylan if he's ready to go. We'll do that right now to find out the latest on the evacuation orders. Okay, we'll wait for him for just a moment. While we do, but I know you've been in contact. You have some folks, friends that live there on the island. They've been able to tell you what's going on with the flight.
Yeah, the last time I checked in with this particular Coast Guard family, they're there with their service member. They have a couple of kids. We checked in with them around 6 o'clock local time. Keep in mind that, Guam is 14 hours ahead of East Coast time, so they were going through the thick of it, kind of going into a long night, which is what they're going through right now. Local time there is just after 11 p.m., but they were talking about how the preparations were all set, but they were hunkered down, and they were talking about how the power was already out. They also did not have water, and so they were kind of delivering and giving us information off of what cell phone power they had left on their cell phone. And this was before we registered that 105-mile-per-hour wind gust. But keep in mind, of course, we have our service members there, but they also have their family members there. And a lot of times you get stationed in places that you've never experienced this type of weather before. This could be, you could take a family from a base in Wyoming and then put them in Guam, and they're having to deal with typhoon conditions, which would be hard for anybody, but especially very disorienting for families that never lived in hurricane country.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.
To choose.
Milk at isang brand ng powdered coffee na nagbawas ng timbang ng produkto pero hindi nagbago ng presyo. Labag daw ito sa batas lalo pag hindi ipinaalam sa DTI. Pinagpapaliwanag ang mga manufacturer sa loob ng 24 oras.
Pwede natin silang i-penalize pagka hindi tayo na-satisfy doon sa explanation nila. Unfair sa consumer talaga.
May ilang manufacturers naman nagpaalam na sa DTI kung pwede doon at iba pang mga otoridad para pag-usapan ang kanilang mga magiging tumbang. Inihanda na nila ang mahigit 70 evacuation center. Sa bayan naman ng Nilaliya, nagsagawa na ng inspeksyon ang mga otoridad sa mga lugar na malapit sa mga dagat at sapa. Ininspeksyon din at nilinis ang drainage system para maiwasan ang pagbaha sakaling lumakas ang ulan. Sa Iloilo, kanya-kanyang paghahanda ang mga residente, gaya ng mga naglalaba habang mainit pa ang panahon. Ang iba, inihahanda na ang gamit sa posibleng pag-brownout, gaya ng solar pad sa kanilang bubong. Sa flood control sa Haro, mapansin-pansin ang pagtaas ng level ng tubig. Ayon kasi sa Pag-asa, may ilang lugar na sa kabundukan na nagsimulang makaranas ng pag-ulan kanina umaga. Pia Igan, update naman tayo sa relief operations dito sa Eastern Visayas. May dagdag na mga relief goods na dumating sa Palu, Leyte galing sa DSWD National Office. Ang ilan sa mga ito ay direktang ipapadala sa warehouse ng probinsya ng Region 8. Live mula dito sa Tacloban City, Leyte, para sa GMA Regional TV, Balitang Bisdak at GMA Integrated News, Family Dumabo. Ang inyong saksi.
Pakibalita naman tayo sa Northern Zone na tinutumbok ng bagyo ngayon ay sa Pag-asa. Saksi live si Jasmine Gabriel Galpan ng GMA Regional TV 1 North Central Luzon. Jasmine.
Iga naabot na sa mahigit 70,000 food packs ang inihanda ng DSWD. Ganun din ang Office of the Civil Defense dito sa Region 2. Karamihan sa mga yanigan ay nakaposisyon na sa mga probinsya ng Batanes at ng Cagayan. Malakas na ulan ang bumuho sa Baguio City kahapon, dala ito ng thunderstorms at hindi pa direktang epekto ng bagyong Mawar. Dahil din sa malakas na ulan, naghulog ang ilang piraso ng bato sa bahagi ng Bontoc Baguio Road sa Bangan Mountain Province. Wala namang nasaktan. Nagka-landslide din sa isang access road sa Lamtang, Bugis, Lamlit at Benguet. Ang mga lugar na yan kasama sa posibleng ulanin dahil sa super bagyong Mawar na tawaging bagyong Betty. Pagpasok nito sa Philippine Area of Responsibility.
Around 200 kilometers po yung range mula dun sa mata hanggang dun sa pinakang outer rain bands nito. So mahahagip ang malaking bahagi ng Northern Luzon. Kabilang na po dyan ng Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, Ilocos Region, lalo na Ilocos provinces, as well as yung mga northern portions of Central Luzon. Itong Aurora and Nueva Ecija, possible po tayong mataas dyan ng mga tropical cyclone wind signals as early as tomorrow.
Naghahanda na ang gobyerno, maging ang mga residente. Sa bayan ng Kalayan na isang area of concern sa Cagayan, nagtulong-tulong ang mga residente ilipat sa mas mataas na lugar ang mga bangka para hindi tangayin ng malakas na alon. Idinali naman ng mga residente ng Santa Ana ang bubong ng kanilang mga bahay para hindi pa rin ang malalakas na hangin.
Safety kasi mga
may tatali na ganito. Kasabay ng hindi paglaot ng mga mangingisda ngayong araw ay itinali nila ang kanilang mga bangka para halimbawa nga na malakas ang hangin dala ng bagyo ay hindi masira at matangay ang kanilang mga bangka. Hindi na rin bumiyahe ang mga fishing vessel.
Wala na pong mapalawak na malayo, hindi na po sila lumalayo, kagaya ng pumupunta sila ng bandang Kalayan.
Pati mga turista, maagang pinabalik sa bayan mula sa mga isla. Napaaga naman ang pag-aani ng talong sa Ilagan Isabela para hindi masira ng pagulan. Sa Batanes, tiniyak ng DTI Provincial Field Office na sapat ang supply ng mga pangunahing bilihin.
As of now, ample pa naman ang supply. We conducted monitoring yesterday afternoon. Tama naman yung presyo, and that will be the same situation siguro in hanggang 2 weeks.
Nakaprepare na rin yung mga gensets namin, fuel sa emergency life po. Hindi po, nakuha po kami ng power. Hindi kami kampante, kaya ako
Ay, dakulaon. There's a big rat. Gee. Brush my teeth, guys. Bye-bye.
Or mag-tourist na ako kami nakakanda para ho dito. May litong kami po na po kami. Mayroon din po akong 4,000 or 4,000 na yero or 4,000 na lumber.
Ayon pa kay Governor Cayco, isang good practice sa probinsya na pusang kritika sa mga residentes. Sa mas tirahan, mga kilala ko mag-anak. Sa Banggit Abra, pinaklas ng mga residente ang mga kubo sa tabi ng ilog para hindi matangay ng tubig. Sa Ilocos Norte, nakamonitor ang PDRRMO at ibang mga ahensya ng gobyerno sa posibleng banta ng bagyo. Ang ilang mangingisda sa Taguban City, inayo sa mga fish net sa mga fish pond para hindi makawala ang mga isda sakaling umabaw ang tubig.
Yung lambat pag alawang, tulog niya.
Higang ngayong gabi hanggang bukas ng umaga, inaasahang makakaranas ng pagulan sa malaking bahagi ng Cagayan. Nakalerto na ang PDRRMO, PNP, AFP, ganun din ang Philippine Coast Guard. Yan muna ang latest ng Cagayan. Balik sa iyo, Igan.
Maraming salamat. At ngayon naman po, hanging doble ang bilis kumpara sa maharurot ng sasakyan. Ganyan po ang nilarawan ng pag-asang Super Bagyong Betty na patuloy ang paglapit sa Philippine Area of Responsibility. At dahil po dyan, naka-alerto ang otoridad mula sa mga pantalan, airport at iba pang terminal ng transportasyon hanggang sa mga dam. Saksi, sina Bernadette Reyes at Marina Mar.
Hindi na iwas ang mga ban ng ilang pasahero sa Manila North Harbor sa paparating na Bagyong Betty.
Medyo worry po kami, pero siyempre, sana maging safe po kami. Na-rebook na po kami, wala na rin po budget ko, ipaparebook pa po namin. Kinakabahan naman, pero samahan na lang po ng train. I-pray na lang po habang nagbabiyahe.
Sa ibang pantalan, nauna nang mag-abiso ng kanselasyon ng ilang biyahe.
As of 12 noon, meron po tayong mga kanseladong biyahe, partikular na po dyan sa Port of Calbayog, sa Samar po, pati na po dyan sa Port of Biliran po, dyan po sa May David. Ito po ay initiative na po ng ibang mga shipping lines para po mapanatiling safe yung kanilang mga pasahero.
Sa Lipatang Ferry Terminal sa Surigao City, dagsa ng mga pasahero simula kahapon.
Ako din sa abong kuan, tining ay cancellation kining sa Poseidon, no? Kining nagbiyahe Poseidon 17 o Poseidon 35 na magbiyahe sa Pantry Bugos sa may Leyte area.
Kasi nag-message po yung anak ko na meron daw Supertyphoon. Kaya po, sana mamaga kami eh. Wala nang sasakyan.
May biyahe pa sa Pantala ng Batangas ngayong araw, pero abiso ng Coast Guard.
Pagkakasintay po talaga, automatic naman po na kinakansela natin ang biyahe. Pero dahil pa po, kasi wala naman po tayo signal at nakita po natin sa malang panahon, professional judgment na po ng Philippine Coast Guard kung itutuloy pa po yung biyahe o hindi na.
Paalala ng mga pamunuan ng mga pantalan, baliparan at mga bus terminal, manatili nakatutok o nakamonitor sa kanilang mga social media pages para agad niyo pong malalaman kung sakali magkaroon ng abiso ng mga suspensyon o kanselasyon ng mga biyahe. O maaari din po kayo tumawag sa pamunuan o kumpanyang inyong sasakyan para hindi na po kayo maabala sakali magkaroon ng mga delay o mga suspensyon sa mga flights or trips. Ayon sa Pag-asa Northern Luzon, ang tutupukin ng bagyong Mawar na tatawagin pwede pagpasok sa Philippine Area of Responsibility.
Sunday, Basyal Monday, mataas po ang chance na magkaroon tayo ng hanggang signal. Number 3, napakalakas po nito na bagyo at higit pa ito sa 200 kilometers per hour po ng isipin natin para doble ng lakas or bilis po ng isang tumatakbo mabilis na sasakyan.
Pagsapit ng linggo, inaasahang paralaksin daw nito ang habagat na magpapaulan sa maraming lugar.
Dito po sa may western sections of Southern Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, we're talking of Mimaropa, itong western Visayas, ang Buanga Peninsula, and some nearby areas pa. And asahan po natin pagsapit ng Lunes hanggang sa Miyerkules, mas maraming lugar pa po ang magkakaroon ng mga pag-ulan dulot ng habagat or southwest monsoon dito po sa may most of Central Luzon, lalo ni Zambales, Bataan, malaking bahagi ng Calabarzon, Metro Manila, most of Southern Luzon,